It is 8:41. Parents, kids have been through a lot the last few months. We all know that due to the virus and the crisis. Some are really taking all of the changes in stride, but many really are struggling. And now the start of the school year may be making them even more anxious. Some may not be able to go back to school. Joining me live is Dr. Deanne Harvey, a clinical child psychologist with Franciscan Health. Doctor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I want to talk about this and just the mental health issue here. Heard a doctor talking yesterday, first to get real serious, just about the number of suicides that are up. Very troubling. Can we dive deeper into that and what you're seeing?
Yeah. You know, interestingly, generally speaking, when in pre-pandemic times, when summer would come around, we would actually see a decline in referrals to our office because children, you know, the school situation can be very stressful in and of itself, just with academics and social pieces. And so when you get out of school for the summer, things tend to get more relaxed for students and they struggle less emotionally. That has not been the case this year. This year, going into summer, we've actually seen an increase in depression and anxiety within our office. Suicide has been on the rise in general anyway for teenagers, but for sure now it's an issue that we're very concerned about, given the fact that we've had such a rise in depression and anxiety over the summer that we normally don't see prior to the pandemic.
We only have a couple minutes with you, so I want to get to what we can do to help. How do we help our children? What do we do?
Okay, so going into this next school year, the main thing to remember as parents is that children of different ages respond to stress in different ways, but the number one thing to remember is that they will respond to the stress the way that you do. And so as a parent, we need to be first and foremost in tune with our own emotional reactions and how we're handling this stressful situation. Our kids will feed off of that and they will respond to stress in typical ways. So if you're struggling, then they're going to have more struggles as well. But if you're modeling good coping strategies for stress, they're going to follow suit and engage in those same coping strategies. However, this is a very difficult time. So young kids, your little kindergartners, you might see stress manifest in regression. They may go back to things that they did when they were little, like bedwetting, or even be more clingy with you. And so then you need to respond in a more comforting way with them with regards to that. Whereas elementary school kids are more aware that COVID is real and that it could affect their health too. But at the same time, they don't really have the emotions to express that. So you'll see more irritability and anger in them. And so we need to help them with emotional expression. As you move into middle school, you might see stress manifest in their academics and that you might see a decrease in their academic functioning. So in that respect, then we need to kind of go in and provide more academic help. And then as we move into high school, of course, social distancing, unfortunately, can have devastating effects on teenagers. And to the point that we see this significant increase in depression and anxiety in teenagers. So in looking for signs of depression and anxiety, and do not hesitate to call for help from a mental health professional at this point.
Yeah, we're almost out of time, but I've heard from multiple teenagers trying to just kind of really talk with them. They said, you know, Ange, I'm lonely.
Yeah.
And that when I can start crying when I heard these children talking, well, they're not children, you know, they're teenagers saying, Ange, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. And I'm like, gosh, trying to help them.
Getting them back into a classroom setting is positive, but helping alleviate their anxieties about the fear of getting sick. So it's a balancing act for them because they need that social connection. It truly is a large contributor for teenagers, especially in the rise in depression.
Doctor, thank you so much. We sure do appreciate your insight this morning.